Well, hello everybody. We
Hello.
are uh, we are on Roslyn time today, apparently. uh, it's raining here, and now my ears are congested, so I can hear myself in my own head, which is super fun. So yeah.
Always fun when you could hear yourself and your conscience.
Oh, I know. There's voices in my head. I fit right in with this crowd. Yay! Hello, Mr. Landfill. And hello, everyone. Mima Sam, one. Okay. Goosebump. Uh, Robin is here. Auntie M is here. We've got Linnea Friend is here. Hello, hello. Suni Pet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see what's happening. Everybody's been at-symboled. This is a problem.
Oh, no, yeah.
Bruty is here. Oh my, this is horrible. Can you guys go change your name so I know who you are?
Apparently,
Oh,
YouTube won't let us get rid of the at sign.
it hasn't been on mine, and now all of a sudden I caught it. It must be contagious. Carol says, "We love you." I think that's at me. Well, I love you too. How do you fix that? Because I hate it. Would just change. Well, I can recognize your name because your name is your name, Cynthia Fire Fairy. It's some of you that I can't tell. Oh no, it's horrible. Fix it. Well, hey, whoops, you guys are jumping around like crazy. JJ and Papa W. Hey, Rosalind, hello. Anna says hello. Robert Tower says no one will recognize me. Yep. Bobby says hello, everybody. Lady Tammy is late. Oh, God bless her heart. See, Tree God says, Rosalind, don't listen to the voices in your head. They have some great ideas, but you get in big trouble. It's true. This is true. Hello from Canada, Arlie Hill says. I hope that's your real name. I'm not doxing you. Hello in the clouds. Good to see you. I'm so glad everyone can be here. I hope it's not pouring where you are. No, Jay, not Control Alt Delete. No. Don't do that, people. Don't do it. Hi, Venom. Hi, Rosalind. You rock, says Bill. Hey, Bill.
Hi, guys.
And Debbie says hi. Ketchup says, "Hey, Rosalind and Venom, listening with my eyes while I'm driving." Okay, be careful. Rick Reed says, "Hello." Green Flamingo, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Well, we do have a lot to cover today. So I guess we can get started. We'll start with this one that you sent over. Now, I can't make it any bigger, guys. I know. It's disturbing. Well, hello, Mickey. It looks like Squid's in here somewhere, so hey, Squid. Oh, goodness. But this is basically a new filing. When was this filed, Venom?
On the 14th.
The 14th. Oh, so this was before the latest hearing?
Yeah, but she filed it knowing she was going into a hearing. So you sign a legal document. You should know what you're doing.
So this is the Levy clerk of court. Do we know what case this was on?
Yeah, this is for the Granger case for their lawsuit against her.
And this is problematic.
Yep, it sure is.
Hmm.
This is where she's in default. I don't
My
know how she keeps filing and filing.
She put on there her daughter has her own income.
Yes,
So
I
those are
would
funds
think
she has access to, but she didn't tell the bankruptcy court. Oh,
exactly.
what? Hello, Rogue. Huh. Huh.
Isn't that
Wow.
interesting?
It's fascinating. Uh, and then all of this stuff is scribbled out so much that I don't know what's happening. What does
Yeah,
that say she has for cash?
I think that was $40. Was it 40?
42.
Yeah. But she took a loan.
She pays $900 a month on her car. She is half owner in a homestead real estate.
Yeah, that is under construction, but it was paused. It's paused. She clearly says it's paused.
And now it's worth 39,000.
I'm kind of conflicted. One filing says it's worth 20. In her bankruptcy amended to the amended form, it says 50,000. This one says a totally different amount. I think she just wants everybody to have a different price. It's
Robert
name your
Robert says
price.
if HG had control over her income, she could call an Uber to get out of there. Allie Riddle, hello, dear. Good to see you. She says, hello, Rosalind Duke and Venom. Much love.
Love back.
Oh my goodness. Oh my good, people. And something about all something scribbledy food, $42.26. I don't know what that means. Or is that her bank
Yeah.
account? What does that have to do with food? I don't know what's happening.
I hope she's not claiming that she only gets $42 in EBT assistance, because she gets more than $42. She's got herself and then the child. And even if the child alone on EBT assistance, that amount would be approximately $292, 293
Hmm. But
per
it says
person.
she has a total liability in the amount of 83,000.
Well, her new loan that she secured for, I believe it was 19,000 and some change, kind of makes me wonder. Once again, she's getting a loan for a camper. Why not buy a trailer or something? I don't know, a tiny home, more permanent.
Yeah. Well, she could have got a tiny home
Yeah,
for that.
twice over.
Let's see. Other tangible property identified 500 maybe. Dear Lord, this is this. Does any of this match what she filed in the bankruptcy?
No.
Oh, oopsie. That's unfortunate. Somebody's have good vibes from Arizona. Well, thanks, Kimberly. Good to see you. So she says on here, we were building our house. It was paused due to a stalker and all these cases. Ma'am, I don't think that's what that line is there for.
Yeah, and the Grangers have nothing to do with what she is claiming in this paper. She's calling someone a stalker, and yet she's being sued by the Grangers for putting a lawsuit against them for helping a man get his belongings and his vehicle, his camper, off her property.
Yeah, this is weird. Have a good evening, Squid. Lurk on. Hey, big Tiff dog. Are
Hey,
you taking a gander at this lady? Oh, brother. Uh, okay, catch up. Quit telling people you're driving. Just
yeah,
drive. We can't have that. We can't have that. This is how can they work on their house if she's indigent? That's a good question.
makes me wonder, how does an indigent person manage to keep getting all these loans?
Right. Julie Moore says, hello, ladies. Hello, Julie. So, yeah, this is pretty interesting stuff. I wonder if, this ends up being sent over to the bankruptcy court. That's not
Well,
good.
the Grangers are creditors, so I'm sure they'll submit it. And if they don't know to submit it, hey, Madam Mayor, Brett, submit it.
Yes, you need to wash your brain from the Owen stuff for sure. I get it. I get it. Oh, and don't forget, they saved John's life. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thanks they get, right?
Robert says, just park the RV in the barn and call it a day.
You know,
Bearded man
I
says,
wondered,
hello.
I wondered if they had even thought about that when they got it, if there was a way they could hide it in the barn.
Well, there's just one thing is for certain. This stuff never ceases to amaze. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So how was your week? I guess it's been 2 weeks since I was on.
Yeah, I mean, Laura has just been stealing the headlines too. I mean, wow.
Yep, it's about time. It's about time. Deserves every bit of it.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to your next court date in Arizona in what, January?
Her next court date is in December for a status hearing on the 2nd. And then we'll find out if, if that date still holds in January.
Oh, well, I hope there's no more competitions.
Oh boy.
You know, I actually seen a post where somebody went from the time you guys came back from San Francisco into, I think, February or March, and listed all the equestrian shows that are going on in Arizona and California. And there happens to be one going on in San Francisco when she's supposed to go back.
Oh, yeah. Lisa Rad says, hi, Rosalind Duke and Venom. Hello. Hello, hello. Well, I guess we can go ahead and get started. Tonight, I wanted to go over the video I put out last week since I recorded it at apparently like 300 times speed. Thought I'd break it down for you folks. So if that's something you're not interested in watching again, that's fine. I get it. But I thought I would go over it. There will be more after we get done going over that, but I just thought we could start here, Is that cool?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm having major issues today. How do I change my layout? This is not good. Aha. There you are.
I have been found.
Go like that. Is that better? Is that better? That's better. Okay. Now everything's way too small. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Welcome to the world that I had the past 24, 36 hours.
Yeah, it's chaos. It's chaos on my streams. Apparently that's just the way it is now, guys. I'm sorry. I can't help it. All right. Well, let's let her rip. Is there no sound?
This is a public service announcement. The materials we cover on this channel are publicly available or received directly from sources who have been vetted and confirmed. We also openly mock stupidity for satirical purposes, so get over it.
So yeah, here's the general disclosure. She tells us to do our research. Yep. And the usual, make sure you put your ears on so you can go and look for the truth. Research. Have a great night. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a great night.
Yes, we are.
I think. Challenge accepted.
Ex-spouse that I share my land and stuff with, they know his abuse towards me, verbally, emotionally. Not a good thing. Not a good thing.
So why stay, lady? Why
Yep.
stay? Okay, and I guess I have to move us because I forgot that that's going to cover up. So let's do that. Maybe I won't cover up everything this way. Let's see. Wait, what? Cynthia says, I just looked up. They changed with our screen names. Evidently, it is to reduce impersonation and improve user identification. Display names that can be duplicated. That's why YouTube did it. Screw tube. It's horrible. I don't like it. Revolt. Revolt.
They keep messing with us.
And Mar says, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Hello, hello.
And Calvin says, and all the abuse you do to people around you. Lol. Yeah. So part one was what the hell's bad neighbor stalking timeline. What the hell's anyway, Jeremy Hales and George, popular YouTubers known for their channel What the Hales, with over 700,000 subscribers, focus on buying and reselling abandoned storage units, often engaging in philanthropy by returning items to owners. However, after purchasing property in the Levy County, Florida, they faced severe harassment from a neighbor, including alleged stalking, gunpoint threats, I could have said that better, and defamatory signs accusing them of crimes. Jeremy sought a protective order against the neighbor, which was denied in Florida but granted in Ohio. In response, the neighbor obtained a temporary protective order against Jeremy, which included a controversial restriction on his free speech, prohibiting him from discussing the neighbor on his YouTube channel under threat of jail. Neighbors Lynette Preston and John Cook make a lot of accusations, but their own words will begin to paint a very different story. Some items may seem very private, but the evidence shared is due to certain claims by parties that open the door to specific details that would otherwise be omitted, as well as all the parties having shared so many details of their lives online and in their own words. The case raises concerns about free speech, lawfare, press freedom, and judicial overreach. The first allegations we will look at is that Lynette Preston and John Cook planned to move across the street from Jeremy Hale's new location in Otter Creek, Florida, with the intent to gain notoriety or benefit monetarily from being his neighbor. Neighbors Lynette Preston and John Cook claim they moved to Otter Creek to save their adopted daughter's life. The child is alleged to suffer from a life-threatening illness, and she was not safe in Northport. For reasons of needing to lay a foundation, we will go back to the year 2020. So in May of 2020, Lynette Preston started her YouTube channel. She has claimed she wanted to journal her life as a mother of a medically handicapped child, as well as a channel for her turtle rescue. In November of 2020, Jeremy and George looking for property in Levy County in order to have an escape from the bitter winters of Ohio. Did I get that right?
Yep. Sounds
right
like
so far.
So far, so good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Let's see. Now we're going to move along to 2021, where they finally meet in 2021. In January, Jeremy and George closed on the property for Florida Ranch. And so these are some thumbnails of them talking about the ranch. And in January, Lynette Preston finds herself in some conflict in Northport with the community. And she says she is moving.
Yep. Conflict. Imagine that.
Yeah. I just told him to F himself. I told you and F herself. I told everyone to F themselves, and now I'm blocking everyone because none of it's true. He just sat on the phone to my face, which I don't know how you can sit on the phone to your face, but okay, trying to tell me that I was accused of child not being nice to, of my grandchildren. So it's here making it up. It's BS. I've never, ever been accused. I've had every background check from top to freaking bottom to adopt this baby. If there was CPS reports against me, don't anyone think they would have found them? I am so effing mad I could end somebody, and people better just stay the F away from me. I mean, they're all sick, all of them, and I will be leaving this house as soon as I can. I'm not losing my daughter over all this BS. Now, I put some notes in here. You and I, we found CPS reports.
Yes, we have.
So that's not entirely accurate. Do we need to point out the reports from Iowa regarding one of her stepbrothers and stepdaughters? Sorry, typo. The statements from her own children, maybe? I think we already did that.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, that's out there. I mean, you can go back and look. I think we've detailed these reports. They're back in August, I believe. On January 6th, 2021, why am I being threatened over this poop with John? And I supposedly sent you emails about dealing drugs. Wow. And I'm not seeing my grandchildren because my daughter ran with them from CPS, had nothing to do with me. Why am I being brought into something he's doing? I am trying to leave him. It's at this point that LP begins to adopt the narrative that she is leaving John.
Yep.
This was in January. February, Jeremy and George, they put videos up about their property in Otter Creek, and I didn't get the thumbnails here. In February, Lynette buys a Jeep. So I have some good news. My baby got an unexpected check today. She got approved for Social Security. So I got her back pay. So along with the fundraiser that we did and the money that I raised, I put that together and I went to the golf course, Southwest Gulf Coast Motors, or Douglas, blah, 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 and Jeep dealer, looking for like a compass or something else. And it ended up that I could buy this for cheaper than I could buy either one of those vehicles that really had no trunk space for lawn chairs and all that beach chairs and stuff.
Right.
Fundraisers? For what?
Oh, yeah, fundraisers. And ironically, she even claimed that she was getting a bigger vehicle because she was getting the grandchildren back, fighting to get them back, which she never did.
Barbara, at this point, she had a home. She was in Northport. So not quite in that space yet. But another thing I questioned was, why would you buy a vehicle with a man you plan on leaving?
Right?
Isn't that weird? I mean, not to mention that she bought it with back pay for the child. So there's that.
There's that.
Okay. In March, more videos about the property in Otter Creek. But also, the same time, Lynette Preston starts looking for Jamie Starr Johnson.
Yeah.
So I pulled this out from those screenshots that are there. I mean, and this is one of the most bizarre exchanges I think I've encountered. So many questions. So this is the 6th of March. I don't know none of you. I don't even know Jamie very well. And all of a sudden, I'm in the middle. It seems she is not speaking to me. Obviously, doesn't want anything to do with me either. And that breaks my heart. I just bet her. And I think her and I would be great lifelong friends. What?
Yeah.
I feel so sad. I really thought HG had a good godmother I could trust, and I had a friend. But not so. I'm going to pray for her. That lady is going to ruin her.
Oh, boy.
This is all one day. I mean, we're not talking about over the course of a couple of months that she had all these feelings change. We're talking about over the course of hours, within a couple of hours. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Very, very strange. There's more. Still, this is April. Still trying to get in touch with Jamie. And so this is the 29th of April. So have you heard anything from Jamie? Her and I have became best friends, and she just disappeared. Wait a minute. You just said you didn't know her a month ago. She talks to me every single day. Every single day we talk, and she just dropped off the face of the earth. I just found out it was blocked out on the screen. So I just put the question marks, and she never responded. I figured if I told her I had question mark, she would, get back with me, because I'm pretty scared, but it's okay. I'll just wait. I made her my little girl's godmom because I have faith in her, even if she does something wrong. I love that woman to death. Normally, don't put myself out there and become friends with anyone because I don't like drama. We have plans to meet up. So my question is, did she fake having cancer to get Jamie's attention?
Oh, I'm sure she did a lot of faking on a lot of things to get Jamie's attention.
Mm-hmm. She loves a person she has never met. She never becomes friends with people.
Best friend. Best friends.
Yeah, so here I pulled them up so you could see. I just found out I had blank and she never responded to me. I'll try messaging her again. I figured if I told her I had blank, she would, get back with me because I'm pretty scared. That sounds like coercive.
Yeah. Sounds like a guilt trip to make her answer.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. In May, Jeremy and George videos about treasure on their property. And in May, Lynette announces she's leaving John and needs money. She's also going to be making all of her tortoises available for adoption. This is a sad time for me. Thank you, Florida. Blame Florida.
Yeah, because, they're to blame. First it was Florida, now it's Jeremy.
LP is still using the narrative that she is leaving John. Ruined between you and I. I'm leaving him. I'm forcing the sale of the house. I'm trying to purchase motorhome right now from my ex-husband in Iowa. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be Iowa, not Loa. For me and the baby to Lillian, I can't live in this poop I'm living in anymore. I hate him and I hate what he's putting me through and that he's putting me through it in front of my child.
Mm.
And I don't even have anyone to talk to.
Else.
Yeah. I don't even have anyone to talk to about it because I don't have any friends. And I'll get them back to you, I swear, and I will get you a new one to replace the one that got broken. I am sorry. I didn't mean for it to get ruined, but he's a pig and doesn't give a poop, and he wouldn't bring them back to you, so I have to do it myself when I'm done, but I need to have these yard sales and raise this money so I can get the hell out of here, okay? I'm sorry. All right. That was May 30th.
Yeah. The key word is the yard sale she's about to have.
Yeah. Chucky says, why does LP put her whole life down on some searchable database for the world to research? She's a moron. I mean, I wouldn't.
Chucky just said something else real quick that I caught. Something about JC removed money from his children from their accounts to make investments. JC and children? Where? When?
Yeah.
Not questioning you, Chucky, just the thought of it.
He has
when
children?
Did that happen? Yeah. That's what I just seen scroll by. That really stuck out to me. JC and children. Money, investments. Wow.
Wow. It's interesting. I haven't heard that. So in June, more videos about their adventures with the Hales, and then Lynette Preston says she's leaving John, needs money, uses HG to grift. She's still using the narrative she's leaving John. And that thing she says she has never done, raise money online.
Yeah.
She's leaving John, needs money, buying motorhome, mentions Otter Creek property for the first time ever. This is June. Unfortunately, I can't, but the house is paid for except for $58,000 remodeling loan through the city or the county of Sarasota, so they call it a mortgage. That's $58,000 we paid. 70 if the house goes for 250 or 230, which is more like it. I stand to walk away with 50 or 60,000 in my pocket. That will be a good song for me to make a new start, to either trade in the motorhome I'm just buying now for a better one, or just fix it up because it's in good shape. There's so much that I wish I could say, but can't right now. But I will once this is all over. Some things that you are probably your jaw will drop. So, what is this thing she can't discuss?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. On the 28th, she shares pictures of the property via a DM to a friend in Northport. Didn't LP claim later that a friend showed her this property in 2018? But here she says she doesn't know anyone.
Yeah, she had been researching it for years.
Mm-hmm. In that message, she says, "Hi, I'm putting an offer on this little piece of property up in Levy County. I don't know anyone up there, and I have no friends up there. I have no family up there, but I cannot afford rent, and I can't afford to put my motorhome anywhere. And so I'm going to purchase a motorhome from my ex-husband in Iowa, drive it back here, and put it on the property. I don't know what else to do. This is going to be a scary situation. Thank you for all of your help. I really appreciate it." July. There's a video where they show the property in Florida that Lynette ended up purchasing because she told them that she already owned it. Lynette
Yep.
Pressett, she also reaches out to Jamie Starr Johnson to come stay with her to help her clean and get to know her. Come help me clean, get to know each other.
Oh, her
Mhm.
best friend? She has to get
Yeah.
to know her best friend? Wow.
Yeah,
I
entices
usually know
Jamie.
my best friends.
Entices Jamie, HG's godmother, whom she has never met, to come to Northport to help her get her home ready to list. Yay! Sounds like a blast. On July 12th, Lynette Preston tells Jamie Starr Johnson about the OC property, claims she made an offer July 12th, 2021. And in this text exchange, Jamie Starr Johnson learns the name of What the Hales for the first time. Lynette says that What the Hales lives across the street from the property she is going to buy. And this one goes on, she thanks Jamie Starr Johnson for coming to her aid. And this is before she even gets there. So thanks for coming. So you can see here, this is on the 12th. It's blown up. What is the name of the YouTube couple? What the Hales is the channel of the couple across the street. What the Hales. So right here, you'll see the exchange. The pink is Jamie. What is the name of the YouTube couple? What the Hales is the channel of the couple across the street. What the Hales, that is them. They are right down the street at their back gate there. I'm watching. That will really help your property in value. Yes, it will. The property that I'm going to buy across the street from them is going to explode in value. You watch. It's going to be crazy. And if I were to do a B&B with little sheds as bedrooms, yeah, that's how I'm going to make my money. Jamie replies, "Yes, exactly. You got this." Lynette says, "And if you decide to leave Indiana, you can come live on the property with me and we can do a YouTube channel and we can do a B&B in our sanctuary with the tortoises and everything. We'll be peachy cool. We'll fight to get your kids." This is on the 12th of July. Still, John is leaving. She's leaving John.
Yeah.
Was she using Jamie for her audience?
There was something going on with Jamie and Sarah where Lynette was in some abuse group or something to do with DCF and the removal of kids. So she focused in on what Jamie was going through and tried to build an allegiance there with her.
Right. So this shows on the 16th of July, Jamie Starr Johnson is in Florida for the first time. These are the photographs they took. And here's some DMs that Michelle sent, or Lynette, or whatever her name is. I can't keep up. Sends to a friend in Northport. Trust me, I didn't like the whole idea at all, but there's strategy in it. What is the strategy? Making money off being near What the Hales? I never do anything without cause. Talked to my family and we all agreed. So I'm praying he follows through. What is that about? Do you watch YouTube at all? Watch a channel, What the Hales. Watch the video called They Destroyed the Florida House. That is my mess I bought. This is the 18th of July. She would not put an offer in on the property until October 8th. Yippers.
But she
Right
told
now,
Jamie
it's a
she
horrible.
had it in. I said,
I'm
but she
sorry?
told Jamie she had it in.
Right. Well, this is to somebody in Northport. Yippers, right now it's a horrible mess, but when it's done, the value of that property will triple. I live across the street from one of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube. No, you don't. You live in Northport. I've already met him, and he has already helped us with his tractor. With what he's doing on his property, mine and the neighbors will go up in value. Go up in value. But the thing here is that she slips in language. She skips from saying I to we. I bought this mess. I live across the street from one of the biggest YouTubers. I've already met him and he has already helped us.
Yeah. I mean, she even outed herself by saying and admitting that JC was there while they were doing this too. You know, the man that we found out as well from Jamie, she was leaving, but went and helped her clean a property that he's not going to live on. Odd.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Elemental P working her moneymaker for tips. You guys are crazy. Oh, Carol Welch says, member for 1 month. Well, thank you so much. LP gets 768 food stamps for 3 people a month. Wow. Wow.
No, Carol, I think it might be more. I think JC gets his own separately because they're divorced. So it would be her top dollar amount on EBT, the child's max dollar amount on EBT, which is approximately, like I said, $292, $293 per person.
Don't know. Still in July, Lynette watches What the Hales in July 2021 before buying the property in September. That should say October, but whatever. And then suddenly the narrative shifts. We are moving to Otter Creek, Florida. We are going to be better than ever with our 501c and a pond for the turtles and open to the public someday. Yay. But there was no 501c3 in July of 2021.
No, I think that one lapsed already. But she used it to fundraise for an adoption on.
August, Jeremy and George's videos about a warehouse court update. So I guess this was from the court in Ohio. In August, Lynette says she continues to ask for money to move. Did they really move to Otter Creek before they even made an offer on the property? The offer on the Levy County property would not happen for another 2 months, but they moved to the campgrounds anyway.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yep.
And here we go. Here's a fundraiser. Help Lynette's personal emergency fundraiser. On the 1st of August, John calls a Levy County Sheriff's Office about drug dealer on road of property he is looking to buy.
He's buying.
In September, Jeremy and George videos about their adventures. Lynette Preston's story changes about why she moved to OC. Suddenly, she moved to Otter Creek to keep HG from dying, not to get away from John or to benefit off living across the street from the Hales. Why would she hide that? I mean, I don't, if you found a piece of property and you found out somebody famous lived nearby, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, hey, that really encouraged me to buy it.
Right.
But she
I-
continues to hide this.
Yeah, and all the previous posts, it's all about what the Hales, not, this would also benefit Harley. Look at the great advantage.
She's also looking for Jamie again, her best friend that she just met 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So October 8th, Lynette and John make an offer on the property across the street from Jeremy Hales. On the 27th of October, Lynette and John sold the Northport house for $237,000 minus the $160K debt that they had on the property, or lien, I guess they had. On the 31st, Lynette calls Levy County Sheriff's Office about theft of ducks out of crates, knows it was drug dealers. How does she know it was drug dealers? I don't understand. But here in this post, this is about one of her former stepdaughters and others. And she's very upset, and she claims that she was getting death threats and hate threats before the conflict with the Hales. Blames her ex-stepdaughter. Says she's also going to talk to her attorney, the attorney she can't afford. I have questions. Blames stepdaughter for calling CPS, a pattern we have seen too many times. So was it her stepdaughters calling the CPS on her? When did she start counting the calls to CPS? What kind of hate mail or hate, correspondence was she getting that she is now attributed to Jeremy? I have questions.
Oh, there's lots of questions.
Mm-hmm. In November, Jeremy posts some videos about life in Otter Creek, and this one is I'll catch him on the property. And then in November, Lynette Preston and John Cook are officially residents of Otter Creek. They closed on the property on the 4th of November. They purchased it for $22,500. It's a shell thing. This is the house that is going to be built on our property it's a shell thing. We're so excited. God has blessed us so much. And tomorrow I'll take pics of the new pens and new homes for tortoises. So they had time to build pens for the tortoises.
Well, he was collecting all that, the what do you call it? The flats that they use for warehouses to build crates while they were in Northport.
Question: was the outstanding debt on the mortgage once it was just 60? I think it was like 58,000, but I think it was actually more like 60. She had said it was 58, but I think it's 60. I think John was in chat and updated us on that information himself. So that is a source from that side, yep. I would say. In this post, she's talking about what can only be described as withdrawal from her pain medication. And on the 25th of December, Lynette created a group, OC Friends and Neighbors. And this is from a later conversation, or most recent one with Shara. This is from the interview. First time I heard of what the Hells was shortly before I came there. But when I got there the first day, she had me watch some of his videos because that's where we were going to look at this property and put a bid on it for her, but never remember her saying anything about an Otter Creek friend. Yes, the first time I ever met her in person was Northport. Northport was the cleaning and getting ready to sell and going and seeing the property. She definitely figured out where he lived before. She decided to buy the property, and yes, there was a time she talked about how his fan base could help her with her turtle rescue, if you call it that. Oh, I'm missing one. Oh, well. The truth is not merely found in a person's words alone. The truth is often found in the patterns of their behavior. To be continued. So when I come back next time, we'll go over 2022. But I said thank you, and again, thank you guys, because it's everybody here in chat that participates and shares information and their insight. It's just invaluable when you're trying to do this kind of research. So thank you guys, and thanks to Shara and Jamie Starr for continuing to fight for the truth.
Definitely.
So, what patterns did you see?
Oh, outside of the fact that she's always running a fundraiser or GoFundMe, and she uses him as the catalyst for the blame, or her family.
Right. It looks like she lies so much she can't keep it all straight. That's right, Mr. Landfill. Ani M says, maybe it's a shell thing is about the barn, not the tortoises. Yeah. Living accommodations in a 501c3, if the home is run by the 501c3, JCLP would have a taxable benefit if they lived in it. Possibly. My question is, did they use the 501c3 as a discount to avoid paying taxes on supplies like maybe last year?
Absolutely.
Just curious.
Absolutely.
Asking for a friend.
The fence
some of the
was bought on a discount.
Yeah. One of the patterns that I noticed was always claiming to be a victim. She's a victim of John. She's a victim of online harassment that started in Northport. She's a victim of a former stepdaughter who she allegedly abused. That's one thing. She's always the victim.
Yep.
Claiming that she had, the big C. She also seems to have an unusual attachment to people she sees online. That's one thing that really jumped out at me.
The attachment, and she also floods the internet. And you say hi to her, and within a paragraph, you've got the whole breakdown of the dysfunction.
Right. Thank you, Cynthia. And then the dishonesty. This is one thing that really kind of gets under my skin. Really gets under my skin. She claims to be escaping abuse and moving to a place she knows no one. Claims to own the property she does not. Claims she never fundraised, even though there are several in 2021 alone. Claims she was leaving John, then claims she and John moved to save HG's life. It's an ever-changing narrative. Everything's always changing and shifting. She told Jamie she had cancer to get her attention. These are some patterns that are disturbing to me.
Yeah. And she uses, without a doubt, you could see the weaponizing she does with the child. When she went to adopt the child early on, it was their daughter, the child that she and John could not have. But yet she adopted alone, so no one could take her. And she doesn't call John dad. She's not allowed to. She calls him John.
Right. Yeah, Valor, John might have been a jerk on the sauce, but I don't see him ever hurting Element of P. I don't either. I mean, just to me, I'm not sure I could not hurt her. If I had to live with her, I'd be like,
I think they're both verbally abusive.
Oh, yeah. It's their love language. I don't know how sometimes I think I don't know. I don't know how to describe John for putting up with what he puts up with. I honestly don't. I don't know, Faves. I have no idea how many turtles are still alive. No one shows any pictures.
No, and ironically, speaking about the turtles, in Northport, if you remember, we asked her stepdaughter, and we've even talked to a source who said she had one tortoise, one turtle, one of each. How is that a rescue? When has she taken any taken them to vets? Anything that would designate a valid 501c3 rescue, anything.
Cowboy says at the beginning it was said that they had $60,000 loan from the county. Other than that, no loans on that house in Northport. But when the house sold, they had $160K in loans. No, it was just $60K. There was one lien against the house. It was from a construction company who had done the renovations that they never paid. I mean, that's on the records. Robin says she fangirls on strangers, then lies to draw them in. Yeah.
Another pattern is she seems to find people with addictions that, she claims that she's trying to help cure.
Yeah. Casey says birds of a feather flock together. Well, they could flock off. That would be better. Let's see. Lynette couldn't run John off with a shitty mop. Yeah, I don't know why he stays. Hey, Max Lab. How are you? Very bizarre.
We interrupt this broadcast. If you are enjoying the content on this stream, please take a moment to hit that like button. If you are not enjoying the content, why are you here? Now, back to your regular programming.
She said, what now? Okay, October 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts. Absolutely nothing. If I had my way, things would be very different on my property, but I don't have my way because I got a guy 6'4" who's mean as a freaking rattlesnake, and not with his fists through his hands, but with his mouth. He knows how to hurt in ways that physical. I'd rather be hit than me hurt the way that this man can hurt me and hurt my family. So I'm battling against people that are blaming me for something I had no control of. If I had my way, John wouldn't be here. It would be just me and my little girl, and maybe my friend can move here with me. Then I'm a clean freak with OCDs, OCDS. Anyway, about cleanliness. Girl.
She's a clean freak. Wow.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's a clean freak about cleanliness. And I can't even have cleanliness in any of the buildings that I stay in or that we utilize because I'm not allowed. Wait, you're not allowed? He doesn't allow you to clean? I can't organize the way I want. I can't do anything the way I want. I have to live somebody else's way. And I hate it. I hate every damn minute of it. But I don't know how to get out of it. I don't have any money to pay him off. I'm looking at grants. My daughter gets Make-A-Wish. If I had my way, I would be alone on this property with just my child. Hopefully one day God gives it to me. It's my dream to just live here. I guess that's peacefully with her and then hand it over to her when. And that's the only part of it that I received. So I don't know what else it says. I don't think you can use Make-A-Wish to get rid of people.
Thank you. I'm also questioning, how did she get Make-A-Wish with Harley?
Because she's not terminal.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yes, yes, I hear all of you. Clean freak? Not the word I would use to describe her. I'm just saying. Jay, well, I think she's nice. Only me should give her more money. Jay, behave. Well, apparently this wasn't very popular. We're going to bounce up to 2024. I hid the names on here. The not missing tapes and not missing records certainly matter in the now. Michelle and John are doing very well together, busy building a house and working hard. The animals are healthy and cared for. I can't discuss the open adoption other than she does her best to stay open for sure. Why is Jeremy promising to remove a Michelle from her own land? The response to that was, if it's something that is never going to happen, why worry about it? So Lynette is no longer looking for grants to help John get off the property? Is she going to let blank use her Make-A-Wish for herself and not to remove John from her life? 2 months ago, that was her plan. I got the boot for calling out John on his abuse. She sent me a rambling message afterwards where she said how big and abusive John is, and she was trying to use Make-A-Wish through her daughter to remove him from the property. She also said she had to remove a comment I made to John before he saw it, or she'd have to pay for it later. She tried to use Make-A-Wish to get rid of John? WTF?
And grants.
Yeah. How did she connect those dots? It's unbelievable, this woman, what she does. For people to get pity on her, she one day will get discovered for what she really is, and she will move on to another town and do it all over again. Sad. She said she was hopeful they would do something. Some kids get to be a superhero for the day. Blank gets one of her parents taken away. Sounds like the wish of every 3-year-old. Wow. Just wow. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. I did not know this was a service made by Make-A-Wish. I'd be weary of that. I would definitely be weary of that.
This is the same mother who asked for feed gift cards, solar lights, and everything on the Christmas list that was an Amazon list for the last Christmas party.
Let's see. At least it's clean. That explains 8 husband that she washes her freak. Wait, what? Excuse me? Whoa. So yeah, here we've got, this is a supplemental affidavit in support of a petition for an injunction for protective against stalking made by Lynette Emily Preston, filed Levy Clerk of Court the 30th of October, 2023. Messages to people that are now sharing them with them. Again, we have not spoken to anyone online or otherwise about them. In the post, Mr. Hale says that I have called him a fag boy and his girlfriend an S bad word. And Your Honor, he is the one who created it, not me. The message is now along with an entirely created post or message that I have never made or said. He's making up his own stories now because I follow the advice of Deputy Totage. I don't know how to pronounce that. And took down my private group so his moles could no longer steal my content and change it to fit their hate and anger, etc.
Which group? I mean, she had several, so which one did she take down at that time?
Good question. Good question. This was from page 4 of that supplemental. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. So I'm guessing that LP doesn't know about metadata.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so we have a YouTube channel video that he gets paid for. There is so much more that I'm leaving out, and all I can do, why are you leaving stuff out, Lynette, is give you the paperwork that I have and hope that you can read everything and see the hate that he is inciting in people and getting them to do whatever. I can't read it. My child and John Cook, please help us, Your Honor, by granting this temporary order, please. These things are getting bigger and bolder, and Governor DeSantis is involved, and CPS, as I said, please help us. Has anybody asked Mr. DeSantis if he's involved? I'm just curious. Anyone? I mean, that's just bizarre. Oh, well, thank you, Dwayne Rapp. Good to see you. Good to see you. He knows metadata. Wow, Roy. Yeah, this is wild. Let's see. She knows all the grifting buzzwords, and when they don't work, they become enemies. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she took that one down and then brought up a different one. Okay, gotcha. Dear Judge, I had to add a second thing. Jeremy started a case in Ohio, which I have enclosed against us on the 24th of September, knowing that we had already filed against him here in Florida on the 13th of September. This is interesting to me because he made a video about going to file in Ohio, and then 5 days later she files in Levy County.
Right. She also leaves out the fact that, hey, Your Honor, first he gave me a cease and desist, and I didn't desist or cease. So Now he's getting this. So can you give me that? Hurry.
Let's see. She mentioned the governor so that the judge would pay attention. Possibly. Audience says, full disclosure, I found a couple of orders signed by DeSantis about the other Jeremy Hales, I think. Gotcha. The other Jeremy Hales. DeSantis private dancer? In that court hearing, he perjured himself over and over again, and I wanted to make it very clear that he will not stop until my child has been removed for his delusional crimes we've committed in his mind, and I've left my property in Otter Creek. I hope you look at all my evidence. If you could just watch the video on... Wait.
Well,
Wait.
she
She
what?
left Otter Creek?
When?
Yeah, when? I'm curious about that.
She was in the court papers that she's always filed. She is stuck. She is prisoner of that home. She can't leave. She's crippled to that home.
Yeah.
Day and night.
Yeah. My problems with Jeremy and Martha Hale started around voting time here in Otter Creek. The Hales had come to Otter Creek in 2020, and so did we. They stayed at the Shady Oaks campground and then moved to their property. And then we, John Cook and I, and my 3-year-old little girl moved to the campground until we could move onto our property. I had thought I was becoming friends with Therese Granger, but I now know I was wrong. Brett Granger made passes at me. My comment was, ew.
Right. While he was making burgers.
When we first got there, as he does all the women that stay at the campground. So I stayed away from him if I could and let John deal with him. I told Therese Granger something about my relationship with John Cook, who is my ex-husband, and I shared with her that he did some things. What did you tell her, Lynette? I also shared with her that as a survivor of SA, I don't allow John to have no shirt on while playing with my daughter. I don't allow him to kiss her on the mouth, or I get mad if his shorts right up and he does not wear underwear. I do not allow her to straddle him for any reason. What? I mean, there's some weird ideology going on in here. All these things were told to the Hales from the Grangers and turned into something John did to my baby girl. I will admit, John does not like women much, and he verbally is abusive to me and makes fun of me when I tell him I don't like those things at all regarding my child. Therese Granger was the only one I ever shared that with about any of that because we had prayed for each other and I thought we were friends. Lady, I have seen you tell that story so many times. I'm just befuddled. The only person I ever told.
You could look back on even that other channel or even posts that you've put on the timeline, other people have shown. There are pictures of the child as of last year when she was claiming some of this stuff, sleeping in the bed with John.
Right.
The person she's describing here, she don't want the child around or to have certain contact with.
When reading through a lot of this stuff, I mean, there's a lot of things that just don't make any sense to me. Like all of these things, where did it happen? When did it happen? I'm like, it's just run on stories with no context. I was so upset. I told her to leave right now. I guess, adopted baby girl. This is the one about somebody telling her to put her adopted baby girl up for adoption. I was so upset. I told her to leave right now. Someone in the two couples called CPS on me and alleged I was a drug addict and that I was locking my daughter in the RV alone for hours and in the Jeep for hours. They also claimed I told them John was selling pills. Not the true story. I told Therese Granger and the other allegations. Well, what did you tell her about John? Oh, I see. I had told Therese Granger, a lady from our old town sent John a letter, and I got it, not him, and I read it as we were allowed to open each other's mail, and it was a letter begging him for pain pills if he was still on them. She had even sent him money. which I very quickly sent back, returned to sender. Yeah, right. And wrote on it, she better never try that again, as she was putting my child at risk and my home and life. So the Grangers changed that truth to, I said John was selling his pills for money. Well, lady, it sounds like that's what he was doing. Like, I don't know how else you think. How do you understand that?
Yeah. Can you look back
Yeah.
on even her screenshots asking for medication?
You're excited to see the timeline? Yeah, I'm excited to get through it. It's really hard. It's hard to get through it all. There's so much stuff. And try to keep it focused on one narrative because it's all over the place. That's my other issue. Yeah, I whatever, lady. Humiliated, lied about, victimized, Jeremy Hells is a tyrant, autocrat, oppressor, bully, tormentor, intimidator. And he does all of this to innocent people so that he can have content for his videos on YouTube and Facebook, because that's how he makes a living, sir, off of hurting others. Oh, God, I can't. All in the name of entertainment. Seriously, I mean, I can't imagine a judge reading that and being like, oh. Like, a judge is just going to roll his eyes. Oh, my God. All of this, Your Honor, is in my opinion. And he's already threatened me with a letter from an attorney to take all my defense down the other day when he heard I was going for an injunction him. Okay. What attorney was going to do that? When? Please help me and my baby by giving us this protection order. Please. His past in Ohio with his divorce from his now ex-wife, because I was told he can be dangerous to my family. Who told you? When? How did they tell you? Now, I have found out that our city clerk had a stroke due to his abuse and is still in the hospital. Good luck proving that, Lynette. Your Honor, this is all escalating at an alarming rate, and I'm terrified for me and my daughter. He is projecting all he's doing to me as it's me doing it to him. I am not.
You know
I
what's
have only
amazing?
the.
Every accusation that she has made, she claims people are making against her. She twists the story. So as soon as she accuses somebody, she hurries up and backs it up with a post or something in writing to say, this is what they did to me.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, Judge Grudge did believe her. Yeah. Well, he's a weirdo.
If you go watch hearing, Casey, go to the third ex parte order, and it's not until she plays Jeremy singing a song about the turtle lady that he
Right.
ordered a temporary order.
Right. I am contacted so many times a day by angry fans and fans that now seeing the truth about him. Okay, so here's the deal. I thought it was her stepdaughter that she was getting calls from. All of these calls, I mean, it's crazy that she thinks she's getting calls from his fans when she has been online sharing her own phone number, her own contact information for years. And everything is his fault. This is
Yep.
the thing that is befuddling to me. And she said, you just said you left Otter Creek, but now you're saying you stay on your property caring for your daughter? I don't understand. I really don't understand this. Judge Grudge was sort of having to believe some of what she said, as she was the plaintiff. Assumption of truth, sad, never actually got to the discovery phase. Well, exactly. And that's why she ended up having to drop the restraining order, because she had no evidence. None. Now, this is part of 338 pages, and there is a lot of duplication in that 338 pages. There's, witness testimony that, to me, I mean, even sounds like hearsay. Like, I heard this, or I saw, somebody say. I'm just like, what on earth are you talking about? It's pretty interesting. And what's crazy is that a lot of these people that are witnesses in this filing or character witnesses of whatever, they're not around anymore.
Yeah, they're not around, and they were from other states that had never met her other than a post here and there.
Right. That's what I was gathering. Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway, this man said on his video, what man? This man? Are you talking about? I mean, like, you have to be specific in your speech, Lynette. He almost has me ready to leave Otter Creek. He wants to buy my property, and I won't be the last one he hurts and guns for. Please grant me the protection order. Please watch the live he did last night on What the Hell's YouTube channel. Almost all the videos are about me. Ma'am. Almost all the videos are about you. Okay. Just like they used to be about Russell Meeks and Mary DeGroot. Huh? Like a judge is going to go hunt down a YouTube channel. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I can't take any of this seriously.
You know, trying to compare herself to what he was posting about with water bill issues, the mayor and the clerk of the town is a far cry of, what he was doing to them.
You and me both, Valor. Grudge decision to take away Jeremy's civil rights sparked me to start creating parody. Absolutely. Same here. Sister Sal, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the 5 Raws on Duke memberships. That's so sweet. You've been so sweet to me today. I appreciate that so much.
Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister Sal. And if you receive one of those from Sister Sal, please be sure to say thank you. She works hard for her money. So here she says, I've had people say the most filthiest things to me, where Mr. Hale says about some private parts in mouth that didn't happen to him, that happened to me. A fan of his wrote me the most vicious, nasty, disgusting thing that I've ever read in my life. Well, I've seen some really vicious, nasty, disgusting things that John has said. Are you sure it was one of his fans? And I think you have a copy of it. Well, but didn't she also blame the stepdaughter for, hate threats, but now it's only What the Hell's fans? I mean, I'm just really getting tired of this.
I don't see how she's even appalled by what she calls dirty language. She was a dancer, a pole dancer.
Yeah, see, girl, you're right. You're right. I am still surprised that the Ohio judge didn't require that JC and LMNOP firearms be removed due to all their activities. I don't know. Maybe she's a little bit more conservative about removing people's rights. I don't know. It says, I am asking your honor that before the courts decide to give out an order. So this is to the Ohio judge. I am asking your honor that before the courts decide to give out an order that will absolutely be fraudulent, it'll be wrong, it'll be a miscarry of justice on me. It will further injure me as I'm the victim in this. I ask you to please order a polygraph. I'm going to freaking yell. The damn polygraphs. Crazy person. So that I could take it and I can show you the truth. I want nothing more than to have my life back. I want nothing more than to walk my daughter down the road, the dead dog road with my daughter, and let her drive her little Mack truck. I didn't think she had a Mack truck. I thought she had a little Jeep. I'm so confused. And not be worried about somebody driving up and shooting us or kidnapping my child or running us over.
Yeah, and to draw chalk in the middle of the road.
Yeah, because that's what I'm afraid of. Mr. Hales is not afraid of me, and I'm just going to end it there. But just writing this to the Ohio judge, you crazy, girl. You crazy. Freckled Ginger, thanks for the 2 for the polygraph fun. the polygraph sanity fund, please. Thank you. Oh my God.
You like me right now. You like me.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Ginger. Let's see. I missed it. Where did it go? There you are. Liz Barnes. It was really hard on George and Jeremy before LawTube picked up the story. He was trying to explain what happened all alone. How does one person tell this story? The community. Exactly. It takes the community. It takes a village, if you will. She walked down the highway looking to buy a monkey. Rick. Oh no.
A monkey and something for the camper that broke.
Hey, Mary. She says, replay crew, I'm so late and behind on all of you that I watch. Have a great show. Thanks. You're not late. Well, maybe you are late. You should tell Jay. Yes, tase the auditors. Polygraph tests are not allowed in court for a reason. They're inaccurate. Yes, something that Lynette cannot seem to grasp. It's crazy. In the clouds, thank you so much, says DeSantis assigned a prosecutor to Elemental PPO case against Jeremy because the AG had a conflict due to an employee being related to Elemental P. Yeah, and it was like a cookie cutter stamp, right? Like it's something they like just a form. It's from what I understand, right?
There was some conflict, period. That
Right. But there's a standard protocol when there's a conflict, you have to get it approved or you have to admit it openly, and then it has to be approved by a superior person, right? My understanding.
that's
I'm
how
probably
it-
not saying that right. I'm tired. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Yeah, I'm losing my words. Yep, a finger monkey. Oh.
Yeah, the finger monkey was to take care of the child.
Yes, I'm still trying to make a timeline, just J-Hip. Oh, no, she scammed on the finger monkey, too? Oh, she got scammed. Oh. You have the order at home, but currently driving home. Oh, it's okay in the cloud. Oh, goodness. I would pay for that polygraph test, says JJ and Papa W. If it shocked the S out of her every time she lied. I don't think that's how they work. Although it'd probably be more effective at getting the truth if it did. There is no way that Jeremy and George could lose this case with this amount of evidence against her, Shirley. You're still putting your life in somebody else's hands, unfortunately. Rick Reed, thanks for the 2. Money for Jerry Springer Fund. Guys, you're cracking me up.
Jerry.
Screenshot this says, I often wonder why LP does all this, knowing she's lying. Has she convinced herself she is innocent? I can't answer that. I don't know. I'm not inside her head. And in the cloud says, and yes, I pulled over. I'm not texting and driving. Good. You and ketchup. Good grief. Yeah, it's amazing just how much has been absolutely ignored by the law enforcement so far. Well, it's a problem. It's a problem. Lynette wants to handpick the questions. Sorry, polygraph. Don't work that way.
Yeah, she's also trying to request the polygraph that she did on her own, which was voice analysis and not a standard polygraph.
And she provided the questions.
Right. And again,
so that's a
that
problem.
umbrella guy, Tug, did offer to pay and she ignored it.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much all I've got, folks. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's crazy. It's really crazy what's been going on here. What's going on with you? Venom? What's new,
Oh,
lady?
well, had to make a unannounced, unscheduled visit to the doctor's office yesterday, but everything was okay after sitting for hours and waiting. And outside of that, just struggling with YouTube, trying to get a short posted that they didn't like my music, no matter what song I put with it, even when it wasn't a song.
I'm having trouble getting us back on screen. We'll just be there. Like, I don't know what's happening with StreamYard right now. It's a wreck. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's a challenge to with everything that's going on with YouTube. There's been some major glitches, in my opinion. I've just been really frustrated with it. It's wild. But yeah,
Yeah,
also the learning curve. The learning curve.
yeah. I'm trying. I'm really trying. And
I
outside of
can't
that,
see the
just
messages.
got
Now
my
I can't
tree
put
up.
anybody's. Okay, there's a delay. Hey, T for 2. Thank you, Rosalind and Venom. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. So, wait, is there 20 more episodes coming, Rosalind? No, not 20 more. There's one more about to come out, and then the next one after that will be 2023, which we know everything goes off the rails in 2023. So there is quite a bit to cover, and it's exhaustive.
Yeah.
It really is.
And it's hard to do a timeline accurate, especially when new people come out of the woodwork and start showing stuff from different months, different years that are throwing into the ring to say, hey, this happened. So,
Yeah. Well, thank you, Sister Sal. Thank you. Wait, only me? You got more insults you want to throw out there? Oh, is he here? I haven't seen him. Is he being naughty? Let me see. I can't see him. So I don't know what he said. If you don't like what he has to say, you can just block him. I
yeah,
mean,
just
I won't
ignore
block
them.
him, not off my channel. You can personally yourself block him, or ignore him. Completely up to you. I can't see him at all. So I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody already blocked him for me. I don't
Thank you
know.
for the view, though.
Yeah, thanks for checking in. Even if you were being naughty. Okay, Favorite says she doesn't see them either. Okay. All right.
Are you
Well,
doing a double stream, Rosalind? The new vertical horizontal thing?
no. I hate that format. I think it looks weird. Why? Do you like it?
Because sometimes it can throw off chats where some people may see him in one chat and not the other. I don't know. Something I
Oh,
heard through people
I
doing
see.
it.
I see what you mean. Just J Hip says, do more stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'll do more stuff. You want me to do more stuff, Jay? Fine, I'll do more stuff. Let's see, Jay. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, Jay?
I think Jay wants another video about him.
Does he? Here,
I think so.
Just put this up. There you go, Jay. It's just like you're here with us. I'm gonna see if I can set you guys. There's a YouTuber that's streaming tonight. You may have heard of him. Some sort of umbrella what or something. Can't remember.
Yeah, some hat rack guy.
Some hat rack guy. Over there. I don't know. Let me see if I can find him. Unless you guys want to go somewhere else, let me know. I have a funny feeling that's where you want to
go. Jay, send a link. I'll probably pop in. Not sure. More than likely.
Okay. Customization. Redirect. All right. Where we going, y'all? Let's see. We have that umbrella guy. We have just J Hip people watch. But that's later. You shouldn't watch that garbage anyway. It's bad for you.
I don't know. I kind of like sloppy joes, you know.
And then Shizzy's got a Merry Shizmas coming up. What are you talking about, Shizmas? Shame on you. Let's see. Okay, I guess we'll go to the hat rack. Oh yes, babes, that's your next gig tonight. Well, good luck with that. Have fun. Exactly. I'm gonna go grab some dinner. Good for you, Aniam. And let's see. Freckled Ginger said, "Who is Jay?" Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Uh-oh.
Look
Somebody's
beautiful.
buzzing me. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to call it. I'm tired. I will see you guys in the tubes.
Bye, guys.
Shorter, and the past is gaining ground. Don't you freak out or fall in love. Let laughter be the sound. Why the hell not? If fun's not in your plan, laugh your way out, take a stand. Live life while you can. Laugh your way out. Don't let fear take control. Freak out. Remember, laughter saves your soul. Laugh your way out, find the joy in every day. If you can.